Turn 1 win. Can't get any better than that. Good game. Hello, my friends. It's Johnaroth, and today I am playing with another new avatar commander. Today I play with Ozai, the Phoenix King, and I do apologize if I mispronounce any of the avatar names. I have not watched the show yet, but based off of the recommendations that some of you said in the comments, I'm going to check it out. Ozai is a 2 colorless, 2 black, 2 red for a trample 7/7 with haste, so very, very strong. He also has firebending 4, so when he attacks you get 4 mana. And if you would lose unspent mana, that mana becomes red instead. Ozai has flying and indestructible as long as you have 6 or more unspent mana. So basically with Ozai on the battlefield, you get additional mana and you don't lose that mana at the end of the phases. So if you have mana that you built up, you didn't spend it on your turn, it just stays with you as long as Ozai's on the battlefield, so you can build up more and more mana. We have a very, very strong red and black shell here. Lots of cheap removal. We have Chain Lightning, Lightning Bolt, etc. We also have a lot of cards to take cards from our opponent's hands, such as Thoughtseize, Inquisition, Duress, etc. I did kind of focus on 2 little sub-themes in this deck. One, crippling our opponent's mana. You can do that through cards like Winter Moon. You can also do that through cards like Blood Moon. We also have a little bit of a Goyf sub-theme in this deck. We have Neither Goyf, which can get strong based off the graveyard, Bear Goyf, which can get you life and additional creatures, and then also Pyro Goyf, which can burn out things as it comes onto the battlefield. There's a very low curve for this deck, but it's focused on doing a lot of damage to our opponents. We also have a couple win cons in this deck that's focused on building up our mana supply and then just using it all in one big blast, with cards like Crackle with Power, Exsanguinate, and Banefire, which also can't be countered if you use enough mana. So these are some cards that can just win you the game on the spot. But I do think that this is a pretty strong commander, and was really excited to test him as I went through my different revisions for this build. So let us take Ozai, the Phoenix King, into the queue and see if we can make some mana burn. Let's go! Our very first game is against Dak Vaden. Recently did a video on Dak Vaden. This hand is kind of meh. We do get to go first. I don't know about this. Let's go ahead and mulligan. Turn 1 Ragavan? Yeah, I'll take this. Let's go ahead and go. I'm going to go ahead and get down Ragavan. Dak Vaden is a planeswalker where you can take control of artifacts, or you can just lose to turn 1 Ragavan. Our sub-commander wins our first game. Turn 1 win. Can't get any better than that. Good game. Okay, our next game is against Oko the Ringleader. So, blue-green. This hand is decent if we get a land and we can surveil on turn 1. It's just really slow though. That's unfortunate. Let's try again. Okay, this is a little bit better. At least we have a decent amount of land. Opponent has a turn 1 Elvish Mystic. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that, quite honestly. It's going to cost us some life, but it's worth it to get rid of his ramp. He has a Storm Chaser's Talent. Interesting. I'm going to go ahead and put down the Raucous Theater to surveil. Cavern of Souls. I will take that against a blue deck, yes. Opponent has a Sanctum Weaver. He's going to sacrifice his lands. He says hello. Okay. Perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and kill off the Sanctum Weaver here. Oh, opponent's all about the emojis. Interesting. Opponent has a Staff of Completion. This is definitely a interesting deck. Let's put down Cavern of Souls. Oh, our opponent's getting bored. We're gonna say human. How many mountains do we control? One. I'm just gonna go ahead and cast Koth here. Hopefully. Let's go ahead and look for a basic mountain. Our opponent doesn't like the fact that we have a Cavern of Souls out. Hopefully we can get out our Phoenix King pretty soon. We have seemed to cripple him on mana. Oh, he's bored. That's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that he even drew that Ice Till Explorer, quite honestly. Let's see. First, let's kill off the Badger. Next, let's kill off the Ice Till Explorer. We're going to be able to get out our commander next turn. Our opponent thinks it's funny that opponent really likes to show how he really feels about things. That's interesting.
We both know how this ends. Okay, here's the plan.
We're definitely going to cast Ozai here. Our opponent is bored, I guess. Okay.
All according to plan.
Let's go ahead and get out our commander here. Ozai, the Phoenix King. We're going to go ahead and swing in at our opponent.
One thing I hate is empty pockets.
Next, let's make each of us discard a card.
Don't overthink things.
It's a shame we didn't have one more mana. If we did, what we could do, let's go ahead and equip. I should have, well, I can't do that yet anyway. We're going to equip the Jeet to Ozai. Our commander, or our opponent thinks it's funny, I guess. Opponent's gonna swing in, maybe not. Okay, he's gonna attack everything against Koth. He's gonna proliferate to kill off Koth, perfectly fine.
My resolve never dies.
I guess he thinks that that's funny. Okay. Opponent's gonna return all creatures to our hand, perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and put down a land. Let's get out our commander again. And let's go ahead and swing in with Ozai here. Get some more mana. Can we do the damage to... No, we can't. Let's go ahead and get out Lelia here, and then we're going to equip the Jeet to Lelia. And the reason why is I don't want our Phoenix King to be targeted. Let's go ahead and have each of us get rid of a card here. Our opponent's down to 6. Okay, our opponent has a Starfield Vocalist. Opponent's going to Earthbend some lands here. Our opponent can proliferate his lands, which would kill off Lelia, so I'm just going to let him go ahead and kill off Liliana. Opponent says good game, and we'll say the same. Yeah, on our turn, we are going to use Fury to clear the pathway, kill off his Badger Mole, and we're going to swing in for at least 10 damage. In that game, our commander carried the whole game. He was just such a powerhouse that our opponent really didn't have much of a chance at all. So that was a really good game, kind of highlighted the power of our commander having that additional mana that carried over that we could use to cast more spells. So really good game. Okay, our next game. Uh-oh. We're fighting Tifa Lockhart. Very scary commander for sure. This hand has a lot of removal, so that's good. I'm going to go ahead and try this, but this is going to be a very difficult match. We're definitely getting paired up against some strong commanders here. I'm going to go ahead and put down the Multiversal Passage, and we're going to say a mountain. Opponent has a turn 1 Llanowar Elf. Let's go ahead and hold off on doing anything else. I'm going to use, my goal is to use the Toxic Deluge. Opponent has a Tifa Lockhart. Let's go ahead and put down a land. Now, I'm going to cast Toxic Deluge, but I'm going to cast it for like 5 because he could have a giant growth or something like that that could protect Tifa, pump her up. It's definitely feasible here. This will set our opponent back quite a bit. Opponent's going to cast Utopia Sprawl. And a Sawtooth. Does he have another land? He does. Blood Moon. Unfortunately, that really doesn't help us all that much. Let's go ahead and get out Lelia. What I'm really wanting is another land here, which we did get, so that's good. Let's go ahead and activate our Verdant Catacombs here. We're going to Surveil. What I'm really hoping for is like a Fatal Push or something like that. Opponent's going to get out Tifa again. Okay, step 1, swing in with Lelia. That's actually pretty useful to us. If we can use Bone Crusher's other ability here. All right, step 1, let's put this down. Step 2, let's cast Molten Collapse. Well, yeah, Molten Collapse here. Okay, our opponent's going to try to use the Royal Treatment, and this is when we're going to use the Bone Crusher Giant to kill off Tifa, so he can't give it hexproof. The key to beating a deck like Tifa is just killing her over and over and over and over again until she becomes too expensive, because she can win the game out of nowhere. Opponent gets out Tifa again. I think if we can kill Tifa one more time, we'll win the game. Gonna get out the Arboreal Grazer here. What do we do? I think first we're gonna swing in with Lelia. Let's see what we get. Is he gonna block with the sword tooth? He is. That's perfectly fine. What we're gonna do now is get out Chandra. Next turn we're gonna get out our commander, but this turn we're gonna kill off Tifa again. Okay, our opponent's gonna get out a Forgotten Cellar. He's gonna unlock cards here. I wonder what he's gonna... Yeah, I don't really think there's anything he could cast that would be that good. Just a land. On our turn, we're going to get out Ozai, the Phoenix King, and swing in for a massive hit. And we've got a removal spell in our hand, so if he does get out Tifa one more time, we can kill her again. Really, that's the key to beating a Tifa Lockhart deck. You just got to have so many removal spells, but if you do, it just falls apart. They can't really do much else. The whole deck is dependent upon their commander, which is kind of a glass cannon. So good game. Okay, we get to go first against Murata, Neuron Hacker. This hand is not bad. We're going to go for turn 1 Surveil land, turn 2 Shieldred's Edict or Nethergoyf. Hopefully we get a third land, Black Market Connections. We'll see. Murata is an artifact commander. Gonna get my Surveil land here really quick. Blood Moon, not really what we need. Murata is a 0/2. When you draw your first or second spell, you put a counter on her. Then basically you can tap her to cast artifacts depending on how many counters she has. Let's go ahead and try to kill off Murata here, which we were successful. Got our third land. However, our opponent has open mana here, so I'm not going to go for our Black Market Connections. Just doesn't seem like a very good move. I am going to cast Nethergoyf. Okay, so now we have a little bit of pressure on our opponent here. Opponent's going to cast his commander again. Opponent's going to cast Witness Protection. Culligan's command, deal 2 damage. Destroy artifact. That's pretty good, but I do want the Black Market Connections. I think that's how we're going to win this game. Opponent's getting a ton of mana. Oh, Winter Moon. Interesting. We also have a Winter Moon in this deck. I go ahead and draw some more cards here. I'm going to go ahead and try to kill off Murata here. We were successful. Let's swing in and start putting some pressure on our opponent here. Hopefully. this guy an artifact? He is an artifact. Excellent. Let's go for all the modes here. I think what we're going to do first is cast Thoughtseize on our opponent. Oh, the Endstone. We're going to get rid of that. Okay, so we know he doesn't have any counter spells in his hand, right? Let's go ahead and... How many cards do we have in the graveyard? How much does this guy cost? He costs 3, and we have... Oh, we have more than enough. Let's go ahead and cast Quag Feast. Yeah, we're going to kill off his creature there. We're going to swing in for 6. We've just got way too much value. Culligan's Command's also going to be excellent against our opponent because we can destroy his Winter Moon or any other artifact that we want. And then in a turn or so, we'll be able to get out Ozai, and it's just going to be over for our opponent. So really good game. Very strong commander. We're getting paired against some pretty strong commanders here. Good game. Thank you, my friends, for watching another one of my videos. This one featuring Ozai, the Phoenix King. And Ozai is good. Ozai is a good commander. I would put him at probably a low B as far as power level goes. And he's really strong in a good value shell. As long as you have a good deck to build around Ozai like we have here, you're going to have a good win rate. I think I only lost 1 game out of my final build with the series of decks that I fought against. I was paired against a variety of different opponents with this specific build, and he's just a lot of fun to play. A good Rakdos build is just something that I really enjoy, and I recommend you looking into crafting him if you want to try something new. The deck list is in the description below. Please don't forget to like. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to leave a comment down below talking about Ozai or another Avatar commander you want me to look into, or why the fact that I butcher all their names so badly. I don't really care as long as I talk to you, part of the Magic community. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.